This family walks into a talent agent's office in New York City. There's a father and a mother and a brother and a sister. They go into the office. The father's got his hat in his hand. He says, "Sir, we've traveled all the way from Iowa, and if we could just have 5 minutes of your time, I know that you're going to want to book our act." Talent agent goes, "You know, I'm sorry you traveled such a long way because I'm really not interested in family acts. They're kind of cutesy and they don't really sell these days." The mother goes, "Please, mister, we've traveled so far. What's 5 minutes of your time? Couldn't you give us that?" Talent agent thinks it over. He goes, "Okay, you're right. What's 5 minutes? You got 5 minutes. Wow me." So the family goes into a huddle in the corner of the room. Father pulls out a tape player, sets it down, presses the play button, and thrilling music starts to play throughout the room. The brother and the sister start rifling through a duffel bag while the mother and father do a slow waltz. Finally, the brother pulls out a hammer and gives it to his father. The sister pulls out a machete and gives it to her father. The father throws the mother to the ground and begins hammering railroad spikes through the palms of first her left hand and then her right hand. Meanwhile, the brother is pulling down his sister's pants and her underwear. Finally, the father finishes nailing his wife to the floor, first through the hands and then at the ankles. Then, she's writhing and squirming and screaming in the blood, while the father watches the brother and sister have a sexual orgy in front of them. Finally, the mother screams, "Okay, do it!" And the father takes the machete and hacks her arm off at the wrist. Then he raises it up again, and he hacks it off at the elbow. He throws it to the little boy. The little boy begins using it as a dildo, fucking his sister with it, blood still spraying out of both ends. Meanwhile, the father kneels down at the severed stump of his wife's arms and begins lapping at the blood and then gargling the stars and stripes forever. And the wife rips her left hand right up over the nail and begins slapping him in counterpoint to the rhythm. Finally, the little girl falls to the ground, unconscious from blood loss. The father turns to the little boy and says, "You have done well," and begins to fillet him. He fillets him for 10 minutes, then 15 minutes, till the skin on the boy's penis is red and bleeding and raw. And then as blood begins to drip from his son's penis, he turns to the talent agent and he goes, "Ta-da!" Talent agent is stunned. There's nothing to say for a couple of minutes. Finally goes, that's a hell of an act. What do you call it?" And the father says, "Nostalgia."